Hello and welcome back to Career Mode. This is episode number 6. And today we have 3 more exciting championship games for you. Starting things off though, we are selecting the squad for our match against Charlton Athletic here. Of course, I'm just speeding through and I've sped up the footage. If you want to see the full squad, I suppose just like slow down the video, pause it or whatever, and just see what kind of squad we are using for this game. Now, with Charlton Athletic, I believe they were in something like 12th. So I didn't really think about using a strong team for something like that. So I had to go with a little bit of a weaker team, just to make it easy on the guys, you know, the top guys, so to say. Our top team can have a game off, relax, and be all fine and dandy. So here we are, at the mighty Ivy Lane, yet again, ready to take on Charlton Athletic. And, you know, we just head into this game expecting it to be an easy game. Like, you know, like I said, Charlton, mid-table team. We're in second, trying to catch the mighty, right now, Nottingham Forest, who are undefeated and actually haven't lost a game since the season has started. And that formation, that 4-2-1-2, is a very interesting one, to say the least. And it was actually, though, I'm not even joking, so easy to break down. As you're about to see here, just 10 minutes into the game. A chance here, Lingard running through. Could have been selfish there, passes off to Christensen, and instead the opportunity kind of wasted. But it was a good first attempt. You know, it showed that we were ready. Now moving on here, 21st minute, Dembele finds the pass down to Lingard. Lingard once again up to Christensen, who crosses it in kind of weirdly to Loftus-Cheek. Chest by Dembele, but unfortunately it goes wide yet again. Good start by the team, but it's just struggling. We got a corner here. It's whipped in. Hutchinson hits it off the bar. Bain has the ball, plays it back into Hutchinson, and this shot goes right in the net. How would you like to play centre mid? Hutchinson. Seriously, that goal was better than probably what most of the centre mids could score. It's a nice goal, all things considered, and especially with it coming from a centre back of all players. It's nicely hit. No awkward bounce, and it just beats the keeper exactly right and finds its way into the back of the net. Good start there, and it was kind of annoying that those PlayStation stuff was coming from on the left-hand side. Anyway, moving on now, all the way to the 76th minute. Nothing really happened in this game, I'll be honest, but here's Lingard on the counter-attack from the free kick. He can just run and run. He's got the pace, he's got the ability to do it, and he's got the goal. He's got the goal there, finishes it off. It would have been so awkward if he had made that run and just wasted the opportunity. But thankfully he didn't. He looked like he was never going to be caught. Cuts in a little bit there, and boom. Beats the keeper, left-footed shot. Kinda hits the post, but it's not like it would have made a bit of a difference anyway. He was just bouncing off the post to go in. It is in. It is 2-0, and now the game is pretty much all but sealed there. Good goal from Lingard. Great run as well to go along with that. And now 88th minute, Scott Parker steals the ball. Amazing ball into O'Hara. Dembele takes a shot. Saved by the keeper. Clearance is poor. Finds his way right back to Kearney. Dembele has the ball again. Takes the shot with his left foot, and it's in the back of the net for 3-0. Dembele, who had been actually so causing so much trouble to the keeper, was finally able to get a goal against him right at the end of the game. And I believe that's actually Dembele's first goal for the club. So, you know, this good youth player that he is, it took him a while to get his first goal. That could be said, though. I don't remember playing him last episode, so that might have something to do with it. Anyway, that's the end of the game right there. Comfortable 3-0 win. Those other 2 goals come in just all of a sudden, one right after the other, and that was pretty much what led to the easy win, or even the easy looking win. And very happy with that indeed. 3-0 keeps us going, and big news that I was unable to show. Nottingham Forest actually drew their match with Bolton, meaning we were able to close 2 points down on them, which is exactly what is needed right now, you know, especially at a time like this. So with that being said, I believe we're now 5 points behind them. I think at this moment in time, or thereabouts. I think I might be way off, but that is thereabouts. Anyway, moving on now, making the team to take on Brentford. Brentford, I believe, were pretty much in the same place as Charlton Athletic, around about that 12th, 15th position. So, once again, you know, looking for a little bit of a weaker team. Didn't want to play an entirely strong team Didn't see much reason in doing it. You know, it's like, okay, Brentford, they'll try, but it's, it looks like another easy win for us. Home at Ivy Lane this time, because why not? And it looked good, it looked good on paper. Brentford, I believe it actually headed into this losing the last 2 games as well, which gave us added motivation considering we are undefeated in, I've lost count at this point. Seriously, I think it's like 8 at this point now, I think it would be. So there you go, there's the squad as a whole. Aravidis finally playing up front again, IB on the left, Pereira at cam, and yeah, kind of good looking team. Hoping for the best from this game. And if we take a look now, here's Brentford's lineup. And of course, why not? Because that's what this league likes to do. 4-2-3-1, just for the lols of it, and just to make it awkward. Anyway, fast forwarding here, it took half an hour for anything to happen in this game. Very midfield-based game, kind of dull, but we make an awful mistake there, and thankfully, Bettinelli's able to cover up for the mistake made. Now, brink of half-time, Garbett loses the ball here, one-on-one with the keeper, he passes it off, and then that happens. What was that all about? It looked awkward, and it really was an embarrassment for them. Fast forwarding now, just after half-time, crossed in here, really, really poor clearance, gets that there, played into Judge, Judge smacks it, and it's in the back of the net. Looks can be deceiving, was the feeling at this moment in time. We go behind Brentford, a team that, like I said, thought was going to be an easy win for us, but no, we are now behind 1-0, and that was really unnerving. They had actually been controlling us all game as well, stopping any attacks going through, really just slamming the door on us any chance we had. And here McLeod with a wonder strike, first touch, makes it 2-0, and that is incredibly worrying. 63rd minute and it's 2-0. How are we supposed to come back from that? It was like the streak was probably going to be over. We were going to lose our first game in a while, but to lose in the fashion that we did, we were playing like we were actually where Brentford were. We looked like a mid-table championship team, and not a team that at this time was in second place, trying to close the gap on Nottingham Forest. So that was very, very unfortunate and really annoying to go 2-0 down. But here we go, tried from the kickoff, as you can see, turned it up to attack and needed to get more players up the field. It just felt as if we were all staying back and not doing anything. IB here, trying to make a run, trying to find anyone, finds Garbett. This is lovely by Garbett here, gets through them, gets through those 2 players, takes the shot, it hits the post. Aravidis poaching on the goal line, makes it 2-1, just like that. So sudden. After Brentford make it 2-0, we're able to make it 2-1 and hope for the best, and maybe the comeback could be on you. It's a good shot by Garbett as well, just unfortunate to find the post, and thankfully Aravidis just poaching there on the rebound for a second goal of the season. Could have been a penalty looking at it as well, considering the way the defender came in, so who knows, something good could have happened from that. But anyway, here we are, 90th minute now. As you can tell, the counter-attack hasn't worked. It's 2-1 still. They're on the ball, and this I can't explain. Awful clearance, hits the bar, and in the head, he misses. I don't know. He gets cleared out a little bit, and that is it. A loss, a huge loss. A match that could have easily been won was just thrown away by us, really. I mean, hate to say it, but the game was wasted. But Brentford, on the day, played like a much better team, and they really did deserve that win. So anyway, there we go, moving on now to the third and final game of the episode against Brighton here. Away game again, 2 away games in this episode. It's a good thing the away kit actually looks kind of nice in my opinion. As you can see, didn't decide to show the team lineup because I spent so long deciding on a centre back, so you're just going to see it here when it goes over to it. So here's the lineup for Brighton. They're going for a 4-4-2. Nice and different. I like the difference from the 4-2-3-1. And it was also kind of fun to play with as well. And I also just noticed the left back is called Bong, which is kind of funny. Anyway, here's the team we went with. As you can see, Lingard making another appearance, and he who I cannot name right now playing in cam. Of course, he's our usual left mid, but now he plays cam. Anyway, so early on, Iheanacho with a great run, by far the best striker on the team, finds his way into Kearney. Kearney takes a shot, the keeper's able to get it. Kind of annoying that Kearney didn't do anything to try and run after that ball. Instead, the keeper just gets to it and kicks it up here. O'Hara tries to win that header there. Gets play back in. O'Hara tries to win the ball again. Gets tackled. Goes down. And stays down. As you can see, Brighton look like they're about to make an attack, but the play is stopped for injury. O'Hara gets injured. The injury was not serious. There was an email after it was like a bruised shoulder or something, but it just looks so dumb. The landing just looks so bad, like it really couldn't have hurt. 24th minute anyway. Iheanacho here with a really nice run. Got so many players on him. Finds Lingard in open space. Takes the shot. And it's a really good save by Stockdale there. Keeping it out. Moving forth now. Second half. Still 0-0. Brighton was so good defensively. Keeping us out all the time. The ball forced to Loftus-Cheek, who takes a great shot. But it's saved. And for some reason they run it out for a corner. It was kind of dumb. Anyway, moving forth. At this point, Labiad, as you can see, I don't know if you saw it in time, but he was just subbed on to replace he who I cannot name right now at cam. And here we go. Fredericks just passing around you. Great attack. Finds Iheanacho. He takes a deflection, but it goes in the back of the net for 1-0 in the 75th minute. Finally taking the lead. It took so long. But here's Kearney. Going on the wing, finds Fredericks. Fredericks just passes in, finds Iheanacho. It's such a bad attempt at stopping the ball. It just sticks his foot out, bounces the wrong way. Keeper, see, look, it just bounces the wrong way. Keeper could have easily got to that, in my opinion, but he didn't because of the defender, and it goes 1-0 our way. Iheanacho with like his 6th goal of the league or something like that. He is doing really good. Brighton here looking for an attack. We stop it, and then Scott Sidwell just hopes for the best off that shot, and thankfully it's stopped there. And now moving forth all the way to the 90th minute. Look at the breakthrough for Labiad. Gets through that guy one-on-one with the keeper. He's not going to miss it, and he doesn't. 2-0 right at the end of the game to wrap up, and I think he just got injured by that tackle from Loftus-Cheek. But there we go, lovely pass. That could have, I don't know if that was from Iheanacho or not. If it is, then the strike again and assist. But it's a simple tap in for Labiad. Beautifully done, as I always say in every episode. Just a simple tap in, simple but effective. Nicely done there. And there's Loftus-Cheek with his UFC-esque takedown onto Labiad. So there we go. 2-0. And, you know, for a sub who was only up for like 15 minutes, he made quite the impact and really lifted the team. So that was it, pretty much. You can see 90th minute, it's not as if Brighton are going to be able to do anything. The game is all but over. They pass it around a little bit. Try to get something going here in the last minutes. Deflected. Lukaku passes it. Lavia passes it to Iheanacho. And that's the end of the game. 2-0 win. Just the way to come back from that loss to Brentford. And it's like as if, you know, we're right back on track again. The loss to Brentford was a little bit damaging, but it's all good now. The win over Brighton helping us there. Now I'm going to show the table to wrap up the episode. As you can see, Nottingham Forest lost a game as well. That is so important for us. They lost a game. Middlesbrough could have overtaken us if we lost to Brighton. Brighton were actually, I think, 3rd heading into the game. And now you can see they fell all the way down to 8th. I think we're now 5 points behind Brighton. So, not Brighton, sorry, Nottingham Forest. So a bit of work to do there to come back from that. But it's nice to see Nottingham Forest are showing weaknesses. And hopefully we can bounce back from that. But anyway, that's going to end this episode of Career Mode. I want to thank you guys for watching. Anything you want to say about the episode, put down in the comments below. Of course, I'll be looking at it. Take care, guys, and ta-ra.